Hi, my name is Gal Caesar, and this is an informational speech. I've been watching this new documentary on Netflix called Reality Check Inside America's Next Top Model. It was published earlier this year, 2026. This documentary is about Tyra Banks' show, America's Next Top Model, where she would collect younger models and try to make them into America's Next Top Model. And throughout watching this documentary, I noticed that black models had to repeatedly shave their hair, and it made me realize something very significant. Throughout the show, one of the ex models explained how the producers had to shave her hair multiple times and explained how they said her hair was harder to manage. Situations like this show that black hair has always been treated as unprofessional or undesirable in modern society. As a black woman myself, I grew up participating in beauty and culture. I wanted to understand how hair could become a natural national legal issue. Hair has had a significant influence on the black community, but also have an important history of discrimination, which led to the passage of the Crown Act. In honor of Black History Month, first I will explain how the history of black hair has influenced modern society. Second, I will discuss how the discrimination of black hair persisted in schools and professional settings. And last, I will explain how this discrimination led to the Crown Act. Hair is really important for the black community. It is used as a way of expression, identity, and even communication. It has a deep historical meaning. There are different hairstyles that were shown in history that still has roots in modern society today. And according to the 2022 article published by History.com, braids and cornrows were worn for centuries, not only for fashion, but they were also worn as a way to show their identity, age, status, and even community. Decades later, protective hairstyles influence beauty culture. Braids and locks are still worn today, even by celebrities, and are featured in fashion media. Celebrities like Halle Berry has shown representation of locks, especially in her new movie The Little Mermaid that was made in 2023. Despite its influence, hair has faced many discrimination in school places or work. Discrimination isn't random. It is rooted in history and racism and cultural bias. According to the 2018 peer reviewed article published by PubMed Central, discrimination rooted in racist standards valuing Eurocentric hair. It affected many people, especially people who wanted to go to work or school. Both students and adults were affected by this discrimination. As reported in this article by employment law firm Fisher Phillips, assessed in February 2026, employees were denied jobs. Students were also suspended from school due to the state of their hair. This shows how hair discrimination isn't only historical, but is also continued into modern society. All this discrimination of black hair led to the creation of the Crown Act. Introduced as a legal response to discrimination, the Crown Act, according to Fisher Phillips' article that I mentioned earlier, stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. This act prohibits discrimination based on hair. It was introduced in 2019 and is meant to expand anti discrimination protection against styles like afros, cornrows, locks, and many different natural hairstyles that black people or people of color wear. The act influenced work and school today. According to Fisher Phillips' article, again, many states adopted this act, and dress codes were not targeted for black hair. In conclusion, we explored how black hair influenced culture and identity while also facing discrimination, leading to legal change. We first talked about cultural and how black hair has cultural and historical roots, how people face discrimination against because of their hair, and we also talked about how this has led to the creation of the Crown Act. Hair is more than just a trend, it shows history and an understanding where the roots of black hair came from, gives us knowledge of the Crown Act. Thank you for watching.